What's up, guys? Luke
and Chris back again with another Gaming Week in Review podcast,
where we talk about the things that have interested us in the world of video games each and every week.
Before we get into it, be sure to tap the like button, helps us out a lot, and subscribe.
With bell notifications turned on.
That's right, hit the bell. And yeah, with that being said, let's get
right into it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are back again, and of course, as we do every week, we're gonna start it off with a wake-up call where we talk about a game that we felt is slept on and needs to be recognized.
This one definitely does. Today's game is Stay, or this week's game is Stay. Basically, it is a real-time... I don't know exactly how to explain it, but I did write something down, and it is... What if suddenly your gaming device turned into a direct line of communication for someone in real distress? That's the question that the game Stay by Abnormal Studios wanted to answer. In Stay, you play as yourself, helping a man named Quinn who finds himself in a dark room with a timer counting down and no clue what would happen when it reaches 0. Play as a real-time virtual fly on the wall while you help save Quinn and solve puzzles while giving advice and helping him escape his eerie fate. Be sure to set a weekend aside to play this, because every second you spend away is 1 second closer to whatever grim fate awaits Quinn.
Did you write that yourself?
I did write that, yeah, I did.
Wow.
That's why I had a hard time doing a segue into it, is because I realized it doesn't work with that.
Dude, you like wrote a preview. You should look into that. Maybe there's someone that needs a preview writer, or like a summary writer in the back of the box.
You know, I give it all. I give it all, man.
Dude, yeah. Thank you so much for doing that. This one looked really interesting. The way I would describe it is it's a basement dweller simulator, but that's obviously way off because this one is way darker than that, right?
Yes. Yeah, he wakes up here and he has no idea what's going on. And I have played this game, but I have not beaten it because I tried to play it on my lunch break after taking like a 14-hour break. From playing the game, and he was pissed at me and he wouldn't listen to my advice anymore.
Wow.
So be sure to really give this one time.
Yeah, so you got to give this game time, because every single second in real life is also a second in the game, right?
Correct. Even if your Switch is turned off.
That's so cool.
Or your PlayStation or whatever. It has, I don't know how it does it, but it has a real-time counter and it knows.
Wow. So when you really do need to set aside time to make this happen. You got 30 hours to basically help him escape,
But
right?
it's a short game.
Okay.
But I think it's 4 hours long.
Okay. Now I gotta ask, do you does he die if the time runs out, or?
I don't know. My time didn't run out.
Okay.
He just refused to listen to me anymore. Any advice I gave him, he was like, no, I'm not listening. And so I just quit playing for that run, and I'll do another run where I can give him more time. And
well, I mean, that's really interesting. I mean, it seems like a game that is I don't think there's anything else out there like it. So
I don't think there is, and that's why we think you guys should definitely check it out.
Yeah, go and check that one out. That is Stay.
And it's not hard. I listened.
Oh yeah, it's not hard. This is one that you can figure out yourself.
Today's sleeper hit is Elden Ring.
The hardest game ever.
Nah, Elden Ring's not hard. It is hard, but it's not like a Dark Souls.
Dude, no. Everybody, these are nice people too. Everybody I've talked to, they're like, this game pissed me the off.
Oh, definitely. It'll do that. But as compared to Bloodborne or Dark Souls, it actually is built to be more accessible.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. Well, hey.
Yeah, I'm flipping my review on Elden Ring. I've played it this time. It's fun. Well, it's actually, I don't know if it's always fun, but it's very satisfying to overcome a challenge.
Chris played it. What do you want from us?
What do you want from us?
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
Go crazy about games.
Yep.
Come on, my shirt.
Exactly. All right, next up, guys, we have a little bit of VR news.
This is your wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is kind of mine. This is a update for the original. It's our new original soundtrack from Beat Saber. So this is a free update. So if you have Beat Saber, maybe fire it up, check this one out. About 10 or so songs. I've played through them twice now in my kind of VR fitness journey, and absolutely a blast to play. Some new mechanics getting implemented here where you actually have like these strings. I will say that they're really just purely aesthetic, which kind of sucks. I wish that it like you actually had to follow the strings with your sabers, but it's just kind of like it vibrates your controller and it just is a cool little aesthetic change. Also, they added a new kind of block where it's like the arrow block, and then behind it, it's a bunch of like freestyle blocks. So you have to slice through the entire set of blocks. The music is really good. It's
Do you know
super.
Who does it?
It's a various artists. So,
it's kind of a Monster Cat situation.
Yes. So you have a bunch of various artists that kind of like are put together, and they make the soundtrack together. So
cool.
I didn't really do a whole lot of research, but I can say that it is a fun soundtrack. However, the first song, like almost every song I can play on Expert. Mm-hmm. And I don't like, obviously that's not bragging because there's Expert Plus, but I don't do the songs on Expert Plus because it's like too fast.
Right.
I like to like swing my arms and like dance while I'm playing Beat Saber.
Yeah, a little bit loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I'm trying to like enjoy myself. Kind of.
That's how I am when I
kind of shake the hips a little bit, shake the shoulders. Just kind of do some moves, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
you dabbed.
Definitely not a dab. I accidentally dabbed. I didn't mean
twice.
I did. I must be punished. No, so yeah, no, be bopping to the music. But I will say the first song, I couldn't do it on Expert.
Really?
It's so fast that it like felt like an Expert Plus song on Expert, so I dropped that thing down to hard. So if you're the type that's like not a freestyle Beat Saber player, I'll call it freestyle, like when you're swinging your arms and you're dancing while you're playing, you're more of a... If you're one of those...
I think we're gonna.
You know who you are.
We're gonna call those.
You play Beat Saber like this.
Praying Mantis Beat Saber.
Because you're like, I play Expert Plus. I'm like the best Beat Saber player
play Guitar
ever.
Hero and they're just like.
Yeah. And you're like looking at him like, dude,
I'm just over here like.
Yeah. You're like, dude, are you even having fun right now? Like,
it probably is a little bit fun. Just like the difficulty.
Yeah, I think it's I'm trying to get into the mind of the person, because I'm kind of the minority with rhythm games. Like, I actually don't care about score. I'm more like, I care about freestyle. I care about how you look while you're doing it.
When I play Clone Hero, I mean, you've seen me play Clone Hero. I'll do the jumping, I'll do the best.
Yeah, dude.
Like when I'm playing Jeff Rosenstock, it's because I want to be in his band.
Yeah, dude. You're like you're ready for your audition.
Like, wave goodnight, like rock it out.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not over here like, and when it all
you're like,
should have been prepared.
Eyes all beady. Yeah. Like, that sucks. Like, I don't know, in my opinion.
I will say, though, I played a Monobody, which is a freeform, like, electric piano jazz band. Mm-hmm. I played it on Clone Hero on my keyboard, and there is something to going, like...
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Just kind of memorizing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's something to it.
Yeah.
But not on the guitar for me, because the guitar is a place to like let loose.
Yeah, it's about freestyle. It's about expression.
I like punk because I can't actually play the guitar.
Yeah,
that's the best one to play.
Wait, what are you talking about? There's some cool riffs in punk.
No, there's some great riffs in punk, but half of them don't know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, they just kind of like made it up. Mm-hmm. Well, I think you could say the same for a lot of bands.
Probably
back in the day.
Except John Mayer. John Mayer will walk in and will be like, I did an F4th major transition.
Yeah!
And everyone's like, it'll probably make us money, just do it.
Yeah. In the back of their head, they're just like, what a dick.
But we're on a crazy music tangent. That's not what the show's about. The show's about games!
Yes, this is about games.
My show does not say music crazy.
But I just wanted to say, freestyle, I'm a freestyle Beat Saber player, but there is a challenge for those of you that do go for full combo and like really, play like this. So moving on, we got a new trailer sort of thingy going on for The game that everyone still somehow
What is this?
wants and loves.
Yo, is this a new GTA game?
No.
Oh, so we're still on 4 then?
No, this is 5.
They made Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god, I've been waiting for this game.
Dude, no way.
Yeah, dude.
Well, hey, it's available now.
On the PS3.
Or no. Is it available?
I don't think it's available right
No,
now.
it's like it's coming out soon, so you can get hyped for it. Because I'm sure you I've never seen.
Dude, it's crazy. I feel like half the world has gotten early access from the developers.
Yeah.
Except me.
Dude, I know. I mean, this game has been in development for how many years now?
Cyberpunk level years.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
level,
if you guys are excited for GTA 5, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, just let us know. GTA 5 available now, or available soon. For the PS5. So you get to buy GTA 5 again.
Yeah, and that's
for the third
people
time.
are in the store, they're like, I don't know if I need a PS5. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to let you know a secret. GTA 5's on the PS5, and you can't play that anywhere else.
Yeah, you need a PS5.
PS5, you have to get one.
Sorry. Too
but
bad.
No, so I like the online aspect. I loved drift racing in it. Like, if you go to an area where there are no enemies, and you shoot with a heavy pistol or a heavy sniper in between a certain wheel well 3 times, it will change your stats on your car. It will drop it, and you'll drift around.
Yeah.
And there's a double clutch glitch, where if you tap the e-brake twice and in between hit the gas, you'll shift down.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like an actual mechanic in the game.
Weird.
And, well, keep in mind, these are the people that made Midnight Club.
Yeah.
And drifting in this game is fantastic.
Yeah.
Without mods even. And it's really fun, but the frame rate is booty online.
Oh,
Because everyone's blowing things up. That's another thing is, I'm trying to, drift a corner, and here comes trigger-happy, tiny micro you-know-what, just drilling missiles into some random kid that just got the game.
Wow.
And
just bullying, just cyberbullying.
PS4 has trouble running the cyberbullying.
Yeah.
So hopefully the PS5 can do it, but everything costs so much in that game, and in order to get any money, you have to do missions that aren't terribly interesting to me.
Now, speaking of cost, if I have the PS4 version of GTA 5, I mean, I get the PS5 for free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No!
Oh my god.
No, it's $10. For the first, 4 months, and then it's gonna be 40.
Okay, I'm done talking about GTA 5. Are you done talking about GTA?
GTA 5.
Move on. All right, so we had a little bit of a PlayStation State of Play showcase.
Oh, yeah.
And there was quite a few games on there. I streamed it. It was...
You streamed it?
I did.
Man, I think the stream was over by the time I got the notification.
Yeah, you know,
Crazy.
I mean, it was a really short State of Play.
It wasn't even a state, it was like a...
Yeah.
State of Play!
Yeah. It was a quick State of Play.
I was literally like, and now it's time for our showcase, and I blink. Thanks for watching our showcase.
Yep.
What?
Straight up. And they just ended it before we get into the games that we are actually interested in, they need to work on their presentation game. Sony does. With Nintendo, it's always kind of a fun thing. There's I feel
like
a little bit
Sony tried to kind of copy Nintendo's
They
vibe
did.
in the new one, right down to the peppy woman voice actor.
Yeah.
Here's what PlayStation has planned.
Yeah.
It's dude, let Kratos tell me what's up.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, boy.
Yeah.
You're gonna like Dinosaur Reign the game.
Yeah.
Or else. That's what they need to do to get those games to sell. It's oh, you don't want to buy my Dinosaur Reign game? Well, I'm gonna delay Ragnarok for a year if you don't buy it.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take that, PS5 owners. First you paid $1,000 for our console, and now you gotta buy another game.
Yeah.
So State of Play kind of sucked. There's some redeeming stuff, and we're gonna talk about what interested ourselves or what interested us. But I was just waiting for that that one game that we like maybe weren't expecting, and it was just like, hey, one more, you know, before we go, here's one more thing, and it's like, boom, PSVR 2 information, or like a new game of some kind
that we Sly Cooper, and we know Sly Cooper is probably coming because they keep using his logo in a bunch of different newer trailers for like PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it's an unmistakable logo. It's definitely Sly Cooper. They're definitely going to do Sly Cooper at some point.
Yeah.
We just don't know if that's 2025. Is it going to be the 20th anniversary? Is it going to be the 25th anniversary?
Yeah.
Is it like, we don't know.
Or like a Silent Hill game, or a new Infamous game.
I'm pretty sure the rights to Silent Hill are still in limbo right now.
Oh, really?
I don't think we can make a new Silent Hill or Castlevania game.
Well,
sadly.
I think we should go home. If you can't play Silent Hill at Castlevania. All right, we're back. Because there is still Halo. And,
Halo?
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Okay, so back on track. They kind of it sucked, but here's what we did like.
Absolutely.
All right, so
first
game
dude,
is.
So I don't think Luke was too excited about this one.
I wasn't.
But I like it when games feel like a really stupid concept that, like, who greenlighted this?
Yeah.
Because that's usually the ones that have the most passion behind them.
And they're usually from Japan.
And yes, and that's why I'm more of a Sony fan, is because it is a lot more of an Eastern influence on video games.
Yep.
Whatnot. But, I don't know, dude. Mech suits fighting dinosaurs? That sounds kind of sick to me.
Yeah.
Here's what everybody was thinking when this trailer went on, though. There is a shot...
Anthem. That's what I thought when I saw
Anthem for a second.
Oh my gosh, really?
I don't think anybody's thought about Anthem in a long time. But Dinosaur Rain, they have the blue and yellow vibe to them, right? And then it does this transition to... I thought they were in a plane, and it shows a woman with short red hair. What is Oh yeah, her! Where is she?
That's not her.
No. Her!
There she is.
Right there. Who does that make you think of? Who does that character make you think of?
Dino Crisis!
Yes, Dino Crisis!
Oh my god!
What if this game takes place in the same world as Dino Crisis?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I'm feeling this a little more now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know. I mean...
Although I don't like...
It's new. It's a new concept, so...
It looks like it's hero-based.
That looks kind of cool.
I'd prefer to be able to, like, customize it. And I'm just hoping it's not online.
Yeah.
I kind of just prefer to do this with, like, really good AI, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to switch between characters. Like, it seems like you can do that.
This is going to be online. I
know.
There might be a single-player online version, but it just feels like
I would just prefer this be a good story.
It's like a Destiny game.
How did the world become this way?
Yeah.
I'd like to know that.
Yeah.
Did the meteor bring back all the dinosaurs?
That'd be cool. No, well, they're dropping out of the sky, so it's definitely like a portal. Yeah, so it's like a space-time continuum thing. Like, yeah. They all fell into a black hole.
But Exoprimal looks pretty sick.
Exoprimal. Now the next game is Ghostwire Tokyo. We have a release of this game. Actually, this month. I think it's on like the 24th or 25th.
Oh yeah,
and it looks freaking awesome.
Oh god, I've been looking forward to this.
This is like what I say this is what Cyberpunk should have been. I think
if it was a horror game.
Yeah, if it was. Yeah, it was a open world horror game too, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure this is open world.
I think it is too, and that's the only aspect of it that I'm not as excited for. But it just depends on how they do the open world.
Yeah.
Because the best way to take yourself out of a horrific experience is to just be able to walk away from it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
When you get trapped in Silent Hill in a rusty corridor with like a weird metallic creature, that's where the horror is. It's inescapable.
You're trapped.
In this, you got powers, you've got weapons. I feel like this is going to be more action than horror.
Yeah.
But it's based on Japanese horror folklore, which it really excites me. So.
And I just mentioned Infamous. I mean, like, this is first-person Infamous. Like it seems a lot like it. Looks like you got some superpowers and you're, like, fending off other, like, they're basically just demons or spirits or whatever you're trying to.
Oh, that one looks so cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So the visuals in this game look absolutely
Sony, don't
gorgeous.
censor this. Balls.
Yeah. Don't
Seriously.
you censor this.
I swear to God, if you censor this, I will
fucking. No! Oh my goodness! I screwed up.
Whoopsie.
One slipped.
I kind of
okay,
screwed up because I forgot to press the button.
we're trying to censor ourselves.
Technically,
but...
we are now PG-13.
Yep. Yeah. So this game comes out later on this month. So it's
Day after Kirby.
Yeah, we had our one cuss word, so now we're officially PG-13. No, I'm kidding.
Forspoken!
Forspoken! And this game is one that I'm like, I was excited when I first saw it.
It reminds me of Control.
And then I stopped being excited, and now I'm kind of like gonna let you play it.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you tell me how it is.
It looks like Control.
Yeah.
Also, I really like the surfing. I'm very excited to see how surfing is. Dude, I'm a little surf deprived.
Dude, apparently.
So with open world games, for me, the only way to make them interesting is the traversal. And in this, it looks like the traversal is sick.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a bunch of different little tricks. It looks like there's manipulating, like, you've got that. The sense of speed on that's really cool.
Yeah.
Weapons look cool. It kind of reminds me of Bayonetta meets Control.
Yeah.
In a way. The enemies look cool.
I'm just like open world fatigue, man. Like more open world stuff. I'm just like I'm not interested. That's
world.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. I'm fatigued on the open worlds that don't need to be open world.
Yes.
If there's a story reason and it actually flows well, then give me an open world game. I don't care. Just don't make it so big that I get bored before I actually get to a fight.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Like. We'll see. It looks good. I'm sure it'll get great scores when it comes out. I just don't know if it's for me. So, we'll see. All right, next game we got is Gundam Evolution.
Luke, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna go to sleep real quick.
Yeah, so this is actually something that I was a little bit more interested in than Chris. This one just kind of reminds me of like the old school first-person shooters from back in the day. The graphics are kind of like simplified and basic. Almost feels like a Halo meets Time Splitters kind of vibe to it with Gundam characters. So
it doesn't look like the gunplay looks okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that bad, and I do like that. I've said this before, but the PS5 game lineup really does feel like the second generation of the PS1, where it's like these really cool and unique ideas.
Yeah.
With a lot of interesting and ambitious artwork.
Yeah.
Put into like a fun package.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way the PS1 has, or the way the PS5's kind of presented itself does give me that PlayStation 1 aesthetic. That early PlayStation feels like hungry again. They don't feel as tired.
Yeah.
As they did with like the PS3 or something.
Well, they kind of have to because Xbox is nipping at their heels.
Yeah, Xbox is catching up, man.
Yeah, I mean, they have so many
at first,
games
they were probably just like, nah, we got the grandfather program. We're older than Xbox. We're better at this than Xbox.
Yeah.
For the longest time, they were.
I mean, they still are.
Yeah, I mean, they still are.
Xbox has games that are on the way, but they don't have a whole lot that is like hit the level of like Gears of War or
say,
like Halo of the past or you know those games that actually like stuck with people. There's not a whole lot where we're like, man, I can't wait. I mean, I guess you could say Senua's Saga is everyone's like excited for the next Hellblade game.
Oh yeah, because that's all the developers right there. Those guys are so passionate.
Yep.
The first game was an indie game. The second game is still technically an indie game. Yeah. It's the best looking indie game I've ever seen.
That was the most beautiful. Yeah, it's like freaking stole the show at the Game Awards. So, yeah, the thing, it looks awesome. But this is about PlayStation.
This does look pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, this game is a bit of a risk. I'm not a huge Gundam fan by any means.
Depends on what it's going to be priced.
Yeah.
Is it a $70 game and it's like only an online 4v4? I don't think I like that.
$40 is probably the most I'd pay.
Pay $40 for that. Yeah. The sniping looks fun.
We should start doing that. How much would you pay for it? All right, next game we got is a banger TMNT Cowabunga collection. This is
dude.
actually the rumored Konami announcement, like sort of release that we were kind of expecting going into the state of play. And man, what a cool announcement! Freaking,
They really got everything.
yeah, dude.
Is this coming out on the Switch or is this only on PlayStation?
It's probably only on PlayStation, but maybe like a timed thing.
Yeah, because once it's on Switch, dude, that's.
I'm not gonna play this on PS5. That's silly to me.
I don't think I'm gonna play this on PS5.
I'm gonna play this on Switch.
I gotta keep my space valuable on the PS5.
Dude, yeah, it's like they're charging a grip of money for expanded storage. So, yeah,
Which
we're
I get it.
definitely-
It has to have a heat sink and they're high quality and whatnot. They're not like Seagate. But
yeah. I'm excited for Tournament Fighter. What game out of this collection are you most excited to play?
Which one's just a side scroller with like really solid mechanics and hard gameplay? The Game Boy one, probably.
Yeah, probably the Game Boy one,
Game
and
Boy
then
one.
the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, probably
Yeah.
those. I don't like fighters as much.
Dude, the freaking you don't like beat 'em ups
I don't like beat 'em ups as much.
as much.
I like Scott Pilgrim's beat 'em up because of the music.
Yeah.
But I was even thinking,
You gotta let me show you freaking Battletoads.
Yeah, you can show me the
I think
Battletoads.
I think you would like Battletoads. They're a really good beat 'em up.
If Young Souls sucks, we can play Battletoads.
Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it on the Xbox too.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm excited for Tournament Fighters. I've actually never played Tournament Fighters, and it looks kind of like a Street Fighter, but with Ninja Turtles.
Under the Street Fighter.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Under the Street Fighter, yeah. Straight up, dude. Under the Street Fighter, man. I want to try that thing out. All right, moving on. We got Giga Bash.
Yeah.
This is the Kaiju.
See, this feels like a PS1 game, dude. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah. It's like it looks freaking sweet. I mean,
When was the last time
it's just
Kaiju games were in?
You just like spawn into a freaking city. Like, it would be no fun if you were in the desert.
I know.
Like, that'd be
And
retarded.
Developers, if you're watching, which we know you're not,
Yeah.
you should make the Kaijus customizable. You should get it so we can actually earn stuff through our gameplay, and then we can like make the Kaiju how we want to make it. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good idea.
But hey, if this Kaiju game doesn't, the next 7 will.
Yeah, so
I feel like Kaiju games are coming back.
Kaiju games, dude.
We already got
2025, dude. Kaiju games are gonna be in. Open world games out. Kaiju games in. Yeah, I mean, it gives me some Rampage vibes, just for like old school Rampage, but it's a brawler. Like, and this game looks like something that, you know, I probably wouldn't play for a long period of time, but if I had a couple of friends over, maybe we did a Sacred Couch Saturday or something like that.
Throw it on
like,
at a party.
Yeah, you throw it on at a party, and like, it's probably simple to pick up, hard to master.
I really do think the music is going to be very important as to how much people play this game. Because if the music sucks, it's really hard to be immersed in those faraway top-down
Yeah.
If the music is awesome and reacts to like what you're doing, like, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of games kind of space on the music, and I think about a lot of my favorite games like Celeste and Castlevania.
Yeah.
And when I'm booting up
They
the
wouldn't be
loop
as
screen,
good
I'm like,
if-
ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
They
get you in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking
They
awesome.
really do.
All right, next game we got is Trek of
Yeah!
Yomi. Or Yumi?
Trek to Yomi. Or Yomi.
Yomi.
Trek to Yomi.
Trek to Yomi.
Ghosts of Side Scrollers.
Yes. Or C. I can't do anything with that. C.
See only what's in front of you.
Yep. It looks like a Sifu
Seafoody.
Samurai edition. Like
Yeah.
Sifu Samurai. Looks really cool.
But a side scroller, because Sifu's not a side scroller.
It isn't, but it just reminds me of it for some
Yeah.
reason, just because it's like kind of that martial arts sort of, you know, indie game looking thing.
Heavily inspired by the samurai movies of the late 60s and 70s, which is what inspired, you know, the aesthetic of most of Tarantino's films, like Kill Bill, or even his westerns are heavily inspired by old samurai films. They have that aesthetic, and I don't know if you knew this, but Ghost of Tsushima actually has a black and white film grain.
Yeah.
You play the whole game like that.
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I wonder if the people who worked on all the coloring were like, it's kind of what?
They're like, huh? You did what?
No, but so from the looks of this, it doesn't look like it was in grayscale from the beginning. It looks how they programmed this and how they made this, and this is just a guess, is these character models and backgrounds are actually in color. And then it was like filmed in with a, because look at the different definitions of like that doesn't look like a grayscale that was like you know
like
what I mean?
they made it and then they converted it to grayscale, which would make sense because like when these like movies were being filmed, they were filming someone that was in full color and
so
all
fun
that
fact
stuff.
Color was actually not around until the 80s. Before that, everything was black and white in real life.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. It's Pleasantville.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The color just popped and we all came out of our black and white dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what's next?
Next game is actually the final game of the single
Oh, I know what this is.
At least that we want to talk about, okay?
Yeah, buddy.
There's some other ones on there that we just weren't really interested in.
I have not played a game with somebody in so long, and this might end that streak. If this is online, I don't care. I'll play it with you.
Huh?
I mean, like, at home. At my house, online.
Okay.
I've
like go online and play with somebody.
No, I've been playing games with you here. But like that's about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been playing a lot of single player games, which again, thank you PS5 for having single player games.
Yeah.
A lot of people are complaining about the lack of multiplayer games, and I tell those people to shut up. I was reaching for the buzzer, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, we're not going to do it.
I did it anyways. But yeah, I would love to go through this with a friend.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet too, so maybe I could be that friend.
Definitely.
It looks amazing.
You haven't even touched Returnal?
I haven't even touched Returnal.
Really?
No. This game is new to me. I've heard from countless people that it's amazing.
It is.
I just haven't played it yet.
It's a great stream game because it's so fast paced.
I know. I'm doing my PlayStation Quest too, so I probably should just do that one.
You should probably catch up with the ones that have been around.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Have you done any of the God of Wars yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you got some time now.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's why I haven't done it.
If I'm guessing, there's gonna be.
But have you played Uncharted 2 on a PS5?
No, actually,
it's a horrible experience. Don't do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's glitchy as hell. It glitched so many times, dude. It's like it's countless. It's funny and it's kind of like it's
good
kind
for
of
the stream.
Yeah, it's good for the live stream, but like it's bad. It's real bad. Yeah, any game like that. What I've noticed is any game that was on the PS3 and remastered.
Not to trade in like their PS4s. Like get both.
Yeah, definitely get both because anything that was on PS3 remastered for PS4 playing on PS5 has been glitchy.
So I wonder how GTA 5 is gonna work. And now we're done talking about GTA 5.
Yeah, we're moving on.
We say it one more time. Rockstar is gonna send us a subpoena.
Yeah. Rockstar, go yourself. All right. Okay, moving on. Okay.
Now we're officially rated R. If that was the case.
Yeah, we're teetering on the brink of possibly not being friendly to kids.
And we're also teetering on the brink of
Limited Run News! Good segue.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
This week, just like every week, we got some limited run news for you.
Whoa!
I'm coming in hot, dude.
Dang, coming in with the fire.
Well, that's because there's a game that I actually care about this time, and that's Ender Lilies.
Yes,
man.
Ender Lilies,
I also prepared
baby.
a little something for Ender Lilies.
So Ender Lilies, I didn't write it down, but Ender Lilies is on
Switch and PS4.
Switch and PS4, and unfortunately we don't have a price for you, but it does have a standard and a collector's edition. Collector's edition include, or actually, what's this game about?
I was gonna say developers Binary Haze, AdGlobe, and Livewire.
This looks beautiful.
It is a really beautiful game, and basically you play as Lily, who is the sole survivor of a terrible plague called the Blight, and she has a knight by her side, and that knight is kind of how you attack and do platforming and different stuff. So you play as her, controlling this big burly knight. I don't know if you'll see it. But the world is very immersive.
That's cool.
And gloomy. The artwork's very pretty. There's also different endings depending on the path you take. So there are...
Oh my gosh, this is so up your alley, dude.
It seriously is. And it's very, very hard.
This is up my alley. This thing looks so nice.
Very hard. It looks like it's not hard. It's very hard.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have yet to beat it, actually.
Okay, so you're this little girl, and you can activate this giant warrior at any time.
And that's how you attack. So if you look, she's not actually swinging the sword.
No.
There's a knight swinging the sword protecting her.
Oh my gosh.
At every moment, you feel like you're vulnerable, but you also feel like a badass.
That's awesome. This looks freaking amazing.
And you're just trying to restore, because the blight has turned everybody into these terrible nightmare creatures.
You're trying to get your family and your friends back.
Pretty
your
much.
Community back.
You're trying to save your world, and there are endings where maybe that happens, and there are endings where maybe it doesn't.
Wow.
So,
all right, so collector's edition of this
240p.
Yes, is in.
They're not making it easy for us.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull these photos, and like the new setup is weird.
They don't have the words anymore, so you don't know what's what. But obviously, this is the reversible poster.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Comes with physical copy of the game, original soundtrack on CD. A 18x24 reversible poster and a enamel pin. So kind of your run-of-the-mill generic collector's edition,
but not your run-of-the-mill generic game.
No, absolutely not. And I actually think that it would be probably worth getting, because I'm sure the music in it is.
If you get a copy, get 2 copies, because I'll get one.
Yep.
Which I don't think I don't believe you've gotten Shadow Man yet.
Moving on, next game.
I think the time might be up for that one.
No, there's some time left.
Okay.
I do need to get it, and I will. I think.
Oh my
I
gosh!
don't forget. I'll put it on my to-do list. All right, next game is.
I know the name to this game.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's Dragon Ball, Blaze Blue, Naruto Shippuden, Jump Force, Kill la Kill, Guilty Gear, One's Justice, 6000.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was called Phantom Breaker Omnia.
Nah, tomatoes.
Yeah. So this is another anime fighter, and I know we get a lot of these games, but this one looks
gonna defend it for some reason.
This one looks pretty good. I am a very, very casual and sometimes competitive fighting game player. I do love the fighting games that are kind of in this current generation. The current generation of 2D fighting games, I feel like, is very fun. Stringing combos together and things like that. Chris doesn't think the same, but that's totally okay. I feel like this one is really interesting as far as the animations and things go. The like supers and like stringing combos together and stuff, I think is going to be pretty fun. The aesthetic and art design of this also reminds me a lot of the early like Marvel versus Capcom sort of games. And
oh, are you still talking?
Yeah.
I was taking a nap.
Oh yeah, you can wake up now.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm almost done. So anyways, yeah, so
it
this
doesn't
game
look that bad. It just kind of looks generic to me.
It's an anime fighter. There's a lot of them out there, and it does look a little generic, but
it looks a lot like Blaze
I think
Blue.
it's fun. You know, I'm sure if you picked it up and played it, you would enjoy yourself. And if you like anime, you know, and
more effort put into this than the next Madden. Tell you that much.
Oh, for sure, definitely more than that.
What do you think the Madden dev team even does? They just copy, paste, and then they Photoshop like another number over the front cover?
Probably. So this one has a PS4 and a Switch release,
nice.
And we have a standard and a collector's edition. The collector's edition includes physical copy of the game, collector's edition box, original soundtrack, art book, acrylic standee, M's Bunny Plus. I kind of like the little M's Bunny. It's kind of cute. Character enamel pin set. So I do like that they have like all the main characters. Also, I noticed that all the main characters are female. So it's kind of an interesting choice. I think there was a Blaze Blue game just recently that has the same sort of thing where they took all the badass chicks from Blaze Blue and they put them all together into a fighting game.
All the chicks from Blaze Blue are badass. That's
so
the
you
thing.
can play.
That wasn't a hard roster to build.
You can play as all of your favorite waifus all in one game, and you can fight each other.
Yeah.
Yep. With all
what
of
if there
the
was like
stuff.
Waifu Fighter Ultimate, where like licensing be damned, every single overly sexualized female anime character just comes in with their skimpiest outfits and just beats the ever-loving out of each other.
Just, oh man.
Can you imagine that?
I totally wouldn't play that game.
I don't think we'd ever see Shane again.
Yeah, I think he'd be, never seen.
That is if he could beg his mom for enough money to get it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Moving on, guys.
One more game.
Yep, we got the final one, which is a re-release of Worms. This is a old school strategy turn-based kind of game, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's
I didn't feel the need to write anything down because it's Worms. Like,
it's Worms.
Who doesn't know about Worms?
You guys know what Worms is. You aim your shot and you shoot the shot.
Birds
and it blasts either the other player or it knocks out some of the environment. It's a classic. It's a game that like a lot of people know and love. And this one's getting a re-release. It's coming out on SNES. Like we're getting a Super Nintendo re-release, Genesis and Game Boy, all of which have a regular edition. My favorite one is the Super Nintendo one because it has that Super Nintendo box. The Genesis one has a Genesis box, but there's something about the cardboard box of yesteryear. It's a little bit more collectible. They don't last as long. You got to kind of take care of them. So I do really like that. And it's getting a physical or it's getting a standard and a collector's edition release. We're going to show you the collector's edition for the Genesis version, but all of them are kind of the same sort of thing.
Who's grabbing a collector's edition for Worms?
They come up with it. Thank you for saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah,
but
I usually do that.
But I will say this.
I can put my hand in the ground and get a collector's edition for Worms.
I want that keychain. Matter of fact, I want every keychain from every collector's edition.
That is a Genesis keychain.
That's a Genesis cart. It's a mini Worms Genesis cart. I just want a bunch of those. I think it'd be kind of fun. So this one comes with a physical copy of the game, Worms Collector's Edition box, official soundtrack, 18 by 24 Worms poster, a mini game cart keychain, and like. You guessed it.
A Worms poster.
You guessed it. Wait, what?
No, enamel
it's a Worms.
What you're on.
Yeah, it's no.
I was just laughing at someone hanging a Worms poster on their wall. It's like having a girl over. It's like, what's that?
You're like, You're
it's
like,
it's
I like Worms.
No. You don't even say that. Like she asked that, and you look her dead in her eyes and go, "It's my limited run collector's edition.
Yeah,
Worms poster.
Yeah,
for the Super Nintendo classic Worms.
Don't touch it."
Don't touch it.
Get away from there.
Go.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, get out. Why do you ask that question?
Yeah.
Dumb question. We're clowning on it. Worms is a classic.
Yeah, Worms is a classic. It's kind of interesting. It got a re-release. I feel like
Worms kind of laid the groundwork for those games, like early iPhone games especially.
Yeah.
Like, you ever think about this? If not for Worms,
Angry Birds.
Would we have Angry Birds?
No, because all the birds would be dead.
Maybe it's called Angry Birds. Because it fed off worms!
Yeah!
You ever think about that?
Yeah, chicks gotta eat worms, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting choice for a re-release. I'd much rather see, I don't know, anything. But I do really...
Maybe a game that's actually hard to find?
Yeah. There you go. Like they did with Shantae. That was one to do.
Shantae was crazy.
Because a copy of Shantae run you about $5.50.
And then the value went up after the re-release, too.
Really?
There was hype. Yeah, there was hype on it.
But the re-release, I'm okay with having the re-release. Because I can get it at a reasonable price.
$80?
$80. So, I wish they would have done that, but I am still at the same time happy that they're still like re-releasing games from that time. Like that's
eventually they'll re-release something I care about.
Yes. eventually that time will come, and you'll get it.
Worms is not that time.
Yeah.
That's not.
So this one also comes with a commemorative metal coin and a Worms enamel
It reminds
pin.
you about how much of a Worms fan you are.
Yeah, so you gotta just like make sure that they know, man.
Yeah.
Make sure that they know.
I served! Pulls out a Worms. Where's my veteran discount?
Dude, if someone walks into the store, like, if anybody walks into the store with a Worms enamel pin, like, pinned to your shirt,
We'll give you a discount.
yeah, we're gonna give you at least 15-20%
Because
off.
your life must be hard.
Yeah.
If
If you think Worms is that good,
you're gonna walk out of your house with an enamel pin, that's what we should have the cops doing. Instead of defunding them, just have them sit outside of people's houses.
Yeah.
And if they come out with some stupid pin, like a Worms pin, they're like, get back inside or I'm tasing you.
Yeah.
Go change.
Yeah. We're gonna arrest your ass for like freaking poor choice
Poor
of
fashion choices.
Yeah, poor fashion choice. But yeah.
It's an accessory crime.
I absolutely destroyed that. But
all
yeah,
good.
so that is gonna do it for limited run news. If you guys want to get Worms, go and check all these out. Actually, all these are available.
If you guys want to
right
get
now.
Ender Lilies, go ahead and
Yeah.
check that out. If
Yeah.
you want to get the anime fighting game, go check that out. If you want to get Worms, go seek help. And now it's time for...
dude,
Comment of the freaking week! It's the comment of the week! It's the comment of the week!
all right, and this week's comment of the week comes from Daniel Simpkins, and his comment goes like this: are we ever going to see half-dead Portal Fortress 3 happen? What do you think, Chris?
So the reason I wanted to talk about this comment specifically is it brings up a point of like kind of abandoned franchises.
Yeah.
Of
Obviously, that was a joke.
Not so much games that didn't get a third game, but games that used the third game to really switch it up a little too much.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of would have preferred. It's a rare thing, but I would have preferred more of the same for like Little Big Planet 1, fantastic. Little Big Planet 2, fantastic. Little Big Planet 3, what happened? What went down at Media Molecule? Who decided that? And then it's the same thing with like Dead Space 2. Oh yeah, Dead Space 3, great. Dead Space 3, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's doing this? Who's deciding this? Mess?
I feel like they like games like that. Little Big Planet, absolute classic, kind of the first of its kind.
Definitely.
Dead Space 1 and 2, awesome game, knocked it out of the park. Not a whole lot like it.
No.
Like Alien Isolation's one that comes ahead.
And that's
it.
a first-person game with like totally different mechanics.
But you're still trapped in space,
Yes,
being hunted.
trapped in space, being hunted.
But awesome.
Yeah.
But how do you top yourself? That's the thing that they try to do every time.
You don't have to top yourself.
You
You
don't.
just have to finish the story.
Yes. Just finish the story.
Don't-
change it up a little bit, but just like let it be the same
Yeah.
thing but different.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
It's okay
But-
to not break ground every time, but if you set up a story and you leave little old me hanging
yeah.
at the end of the second game,
Yeah.
and I wait like 3 years for the next one,
Yeah.
finish the story.
Yeah, just finish it.
Don't go somehow Palpatine returned or something. You know what I mean? Like, don't it's not lazy because the third game is still a good video game. Is it a good Dead Space game? That's another thing. Skate 1, great. Skate 2, great. Skate 3, buggy mess. Buggy disaster. And that's what gained it its popularity, but it was clearly unfinished. And I feel like that was kind of the start of the EA like half-assing games.
Oh, that was the start.
I feel like it.
Started with Madden.
Well, Madden doesn't count. Madden's not even
like
a game.
09.
Is Madden a video game?
Madden is a video game that sucks.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
But like they were half-assed in Madden's. Like that's why they bought the NFL license because their game sucked, and the $20 one that was in the like bargain bin was better. That's why. So
Gotcha.
yeah, they just use their money, and yeah. So EA like you, EA. Really? I kind of read this comment a little bit different though. And I want to just say Legend of the Dragoon.
There you go.
Legend of the Dragoon 2. Why is that not happening? They should definitely make that happen.
Maybe they're afraid.
Why?
Because what if they make it worse? That's probably what goes through their head the most, right? Is not that they can't top it, but that they can't live up, because there's no way it'd be the same developers. Legend of Dragoon, they're probably all retired.
Yeah, but they could, I mean, come on, dude. They remake games all the time.
They do.
They remade Final Fantasy VII.
And they
I just think it'd be,
they remade Panzer Dragoon.
I think it'd be fun to see a Final Fantasy VII, but Legend of the Dragoon, because I'm not a big turn-based fan, but Legend of the Dragoon kind of sucked me in. I was like pretty far into disc 1 before I quit. There's 4 discs. But, but that's saying
Dude,
a lot.
I started Final Fantasy 14 and I was like, it was like, now you can go explore, and I'm like,
I'm gonna play Celeste.
yeah. I'm gonna play a game when exploring actually feels like exploring, like Super Metroid or something.
Yeah, straight up. But thank you, Daniel, for your comment.
We did get Half-Life 3, by the way. Everyone can stop saying it. It's Half-Life Alex.
Yeah, that's true.
It continues.
Yeah, but it's a prequel. It doesn't finish the story. It's just kind of like.
But
your
doesn't
Dead
the
Space.
second game end? Or does it end on a cliffhanger? I don't remember the second game.
No, I'm pretty sure it ends.
Pretty
sure it ends on a cliffhanger. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it did.
Correct us if we're wrong, because I never played it.
Okay. But you never played it too. That's okay. I actually haven't finished it.
I was too busy playing Madden. Don't hit me.
Kill me with your dumbass statement. Kill me with your dumbass statement.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Madden!
I was a Madden child. I was a Madden child.
I mean, I know we don't always agree on politics, but
yeah. I mean, I was into football when I was a kid. I'm sorry.
This is what football does to you. You miss out on things that matter.
I liked football. I wanted to be like in the NFL and stuff, so I played Madden games. All right, guys, that's enough from us. We want to hear from you guys now. What do you guys think about all the limited run games that are coming out? State of play. Is there any games that you're excited about? What did we miss, too? Let us know in the comments section down below. Did we miss anything? Is there a game that we should be excited about? Let us know in the comment section down below. And finally, just comment. Just say whatever. Say my nose is big. Say that Chris is, you know, goofy looking. Say something.
I am going to be goofy looking.
In the comment section. And if you guys got any value out of this, don't forget to hit that like button.
Do what with the like button? Just tap it respectfully.
Yes.
I don't know how many times I gotta say that before you understand.
Make sure you tap it respectfully and subscribe, bell notifications turned on. And finally, if you guys want to support us financially, you can check out the Patreon link in the description below.
Hello.
But that's going to do it for us. Luke
and Chris
signing out, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.